Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? It's your buddy Chewy here, coming back at you. It's been a couple days here, right? Last episode was an immensely fun opportunity for me to sit down with my brother Pip and have a conversation about 80s rock power ballads, 80s and early 90s. I consider that probably my all-time favorite genre of music. I think it holds up better than just about any other genre, and I would put that genre up against, like I said, just about anything else. I still listen to that one pretty regularly. All of those songs that we talked about. Let's see, just a real quick one here tonight. So I was tweeting as I typically do. I have several accounts. 406 North Lane is one of them, and today I was tweeting from scaretissue.com, and I asked the question, do you buy physical media for your movies these days, Blu-rays, DVDs, those kind of things, or do you buy digital? I have to preface this by saying I'm almost exclusively digital at this point. I think the last movie I bought on DVD or Blu-ray was probably like, I don't know, maybe The Last Jedi, maybe Solo, I don't know, but it's been several years. And I understand that if you get a 4K transfer or a Blu-ray or something like that, it is far superior than if you had, when you're streaming something, even if you're streaming it locally, but I'm primarily digital at this point just because I don't have the room. I tend to buy stuff and watch it once or twice. It's pretty rare that I have time to go back and rewatch much these days. And the stuff that I do want to rewatch, I either already have physically or digitally or both, in some cases. So, but I guess I was kind of floored actually by how many people responded to that poll with physical only. Like, they are just all in on physical media. And there was certainly some like me who were primarily digital. But again, it was, I would say it was overwhelmingly an overwhelming majority of the folks were physical only. Some of them would kind of dabble where they would rent something digitally, and then if they liked it, they would get it physical. But especially in the horror community, there's a lot of collectors out there, right? So they're looking for collector's items. They're looking for signed stuff. They're looking for commentary tracks and those kind of things, special features, which a lot of times you don't get on the digital. I had a couple people that said, hey, I couldn't wait those extra couple days, which didn't make a whole lot of sense because typically digital comes out first. But anyways, I just thought it was really interesting that, like I said, at least in the horror community, it was overwhelmingly that people like their physical media. And that's not to say that I don't enjoy looking at my DVDs and Blu-rays and that kind of stuff from my collection. But I don't know. It's just not my thing. So I don't know. What do you think? Leave me a comment below and let me know. Are you a physical media or are you digital these days? Funny story as it pertains to media. So this has got to be maybe a year or two ago. I was going through my old Transformers with my boys, and my all-time favorite Transformer is Soundwave. And Soundwave, if you don't know, it was a tape deck, a cassette tape deck that transformed into a robot, and he had little tapes or cassettes that would transform into, a lion or a tiger or little guys or what have you. And I remember trying to explain to my children what a tape deck was, what a cassette tape was, and they looked at me like I had two heads. And then I kind of realized that so my boys right now are 14, 12, and 6. They probably will never buy a CD. They will never buy, all their music is in their iPods or their phones or what have you, and everything is digital. So they, you know, they will never have the joy of going to the store and trying to crack open a CD case and trying to get that incredibly irritating cellophane off, or they'll never have the issue where their cassette kind of unspooled and they needed to stick a pencil in there and roll it back up. So, hey, like I said, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about physical versus digital media, and I will talk to you next time. Hope things are well. Have a good one, guys. Bye.